my seat up. Ooh. Right, let's find the video online. Hi. Hello, hello. Who's joining us? Hi. How are yous? I was just getting a fresh coffee there. Hi, Louise. It's very cold here today. Hi, Pat. Wow, 7. Say good morning. Sorry, I was distracted there with my... Hi, Karen. With my hubby coming in. He's normally out for a wee while, but I think the park's too frosty this morning for his groundsman duties. Hi, Alison. How are you? Today's live isn't prepared or anything. It's just I'm going to try and do a little scrapbook page layout dedicated to my doggies. Because I want to use... I haven't used it a lot at all. The Forever Greenery paper. Hi Nicola, hi Karen. Oh, you have snow. Oh, morning Diane. So I want to use this today. I don't have 12 by 12 sheets of Whisper White cards, so I'm going to recycle one of the packaging and use this. Hi Lorraine, how are you? Hi Rouse. Right, let me try and find this video. Here we go. On the computer. Hope yous are all good. Just need to move my screen round a bit. Hang on. Make sure it is on mute. There we go. That's awesome. Morning, Ali. Morning, morning. So I've got my little handmade bracelet on. It says never give up. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I've got mascara down my face. Hi Leslie, how are you? Yeah, it's a bit chilly. So this says never give up, and it's a little chain bracelet that I've made. It is a bit nippet getting it on, shall we say, but hi Ramona. So it's got a little star. It's got the little sentiment disc there, so a good reminder never to give up. Right, who else is here? See a few of yours. Just waiting on people coming on to say hi. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I was late setting up this event, and it does make a difference because... Oh, hello. Hi, Ramona's baby girls. It does make a difference if you leave it last minute in terms of sharing and getting the word out. Hi, Lane. I need it on. I wish my husband would stop talking to me when I'm trying to do a live, because I've got 3 things on. He doesn't understand. Ugh, men. Yes, I'm still working from home. Rouse, still working from home. Thankfully, I'm glad. Very, very glad. Right, hopefully you'll not annoy me anymore. Hope everybody's got a wee cuppa. So, yeah, I was saying the Forever Fern is what I'm using. Haven't practiced anything. I do have, which I have not used, the Forever Gold Speciality Designer Series Paper 2, which is very intricate. So I want to use some of that. There's some kind of like framed sections on it that I think the pictures would look nice in. Right, so shall I flip you lovelies round? I just need to adjust my holder thingy. Okay, so let me take my charger out and I'll flip you up. Ba-dum-ba-bum. Right, switch like that. So let me get you plugged in. It's so frosty here, it's unreal. Right, let's get my cable out the way. Get organised. That's a bit better. So just a reminder of Hostess code. Hi Margaret, how are you? Oh, snowy, you're sure? Fingers crossed it comes over to us soon. The kids are dying to get some snow. Absolutely dying to get some snow. So this is the Hostess code for shopping online. If you use this at checkout for orders under 150, it allows me to save up rewards and share it amongst customers for that relevant workshop. If you're spending more than that, you will get your 10% additional spend, so you wouldn't need the Hostess code. So if anybody has any questions about ever shopping online or what have you, just give me a wee shout. Now this one, we are in the last week of January, and celebration only runs till the end of February, this campaign, and before you know it, it will be over. So it's just a reminder of the great joining offer, where you get over £50 worth free in the form of these 6x6 designer series paper packs, 200 double-sided sheets that is. You also get £31 extra free spend on top of your kit price, which is £99. So that's about £80 worth free, and then you've got your one-off £5 free shipping. So it's quite a lot of money that you're saving by joining. So if you have any more questions on that, or any questions, not any more questions, then let me know. Right, so the colours that coordinate with the Forever Fern is all these here. Now they always have it on the back of the designer series paper. Hi Jane, hi Jane. Jane D and Jane G. Brilliant. So we have Garden Green, Just Jade, Pear Pizzazz, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, Soft Sea Foam, and I've knocked them all over. So you might think, oh, green, but these are really nice. They are really nice. And if you coordinate them with their lovely papers, it's a double Brucey bonus. Right, so what I want to decide is, Stacey's saying she's running late, getting kids breakfast. Oh, brilliant. You're not too late, honey. Not too late at all. We need to decide on a background. How pretty is that? So what's going to be is a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. Now, I am relatively new to this, so be kind, be kind. Not sure how it will pan out. I'm really drawn to this background. I think I shall go with that. Okay, so this is a background. All I need to do is cut down my white piece. Okay, so I'm going to trim this down to, I think, I want as much of this paper border shown as possible. So I think if I cut this down to, let's try 11 by 11 first. Yep, Stacey's saying the one with the stripes, perfect. And then if we need to cut it down a little more, I will. So this is just really a watch me try and make a scrapbook page and chat along session, which is fab. If it inspires you to get your crafty stuff out and craft along while you're watching, then good. Good, good, good. Okay, now I would like a little bit more off of that. Okay, so this is going down to, I'm going to do 10.5 squares, okay? And I think, morning Shirley, how are you? So this is 10.5. It's always good to recycle, upcycle, repurpose, whatever the in thing is. Fabulous. That's really nice. So that is going to be the basis for our little scrapbook page. Let me move my inks and stuff to the side. So how is everybody this morning for those that have just joined? Hope you're well. Hope you can see this page okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just go and stick it down. So you can see there's lots of different papers in this pack, and it's really, really, really pretty. They've all got an A and a B side. So it's just a matter of which you prefer to use as your choice. So let's see. I've got some dimensions. I've got the Stampin seal. But you know what? I think I'll use wet glue just in case. Shirley says she's intrigued to see what I'm going to make. You and I both, my lovely. I'm really enjoying making these little scrapbook type pages. It's a good way of capturing memories. Right, let's pop this down. Is that's about as straight as we're going to get it. There we go. See, I did need some wiggle room. I'm just going to flip it around because I like the dark bit at the top. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just about having fun. So just imagine this is a big, huge card. It can sometimes inspire your cards as well. So I have some photos here. So what I want to do is some matting and layering, but I also want to do some stamping here. The matting and layering is an important bit first. Okay, so let's pop these to the side. So this is the beautiful designer series Forever Gold speciality. It's quite shiny. And can you see how beautiful it is? So what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to use this. And I do apologise if it shines awfully bright on screen, but it's just because it is a gold foil. Okay, I think I will also use, I'll also use this one, why not? It's been lying in my stash for months. You probably remember the delivery haul video that I done a while back. That was months ago, and everybody was saying, I'm excited to see what you make, and then I haven't made anything. I made a few cards, but that's about it. Right, so let's shift this to the side. I'm going to use some of these foliage pieces as well. How pretty is that? Beautiful, beautiful. Now you could put a little sentiment in there. This one I think I'm going to pop a photo on, and I'm sure the 2-inch punch will suffice for that. Yep, so let me see. Da 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 da. Or 2 1/4 inch possibly. Isn't it beautiful? Stacey's saying, I like the ones you've done so far with photos of them and layouts. Oh, thank you. You say I could be a scrapbooker in no time. Oh, thanks, hun. You're so kind. Right, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for my bigger punch. So I am thinking, no, I do need the 2-inch one. And then that way it's going to show some gorgeous gold in the background. So all I'm going to do is, sorry doggy, just going to pop Roxy out. Now this is just plain paper. I do normally print on standard Whisper White, but I've ran out. And the Whisper White thick's too thick for my printer, so oh, precious doggies, they sure are. Look at that, how cute. Now obviously, see the punches with it, when it's just copier paper, it can make it a bit funny, but it's just because the paper quality is rubbish on copier paper. But you just need to trim it a little bit. Ooh, whistling, whistling. Right, so that's that one there. How cute. Right, what else am I going to do? I think we should put the one of both of them on here. So let's measure this. Let me get my little ruler. Wherever it's fine. Got it. Stacey saying, where did you get the photos developed from? I just printed them on my computer, hon. You just right click and do print, and then you can change to the size. These sizes are, you get 9 on the A4 sheet. Right, what does this measure? So this is, I'm measuring it from the inside, 2 3/8. 2 3/8 by 1 5/8. I need to write that down. 2 3/8. What was that? 2 3/8? My goodness. My goodness. Oh, 23 people watching. That's awesome. 2 3/8. Yep. By 2 3/8 by, what did I say there? 1 5/8. I'm just getting the measurements so that I know what to cut my little dogs down to. Okay, so let me grab my trimmer. And well done, Stacey, doing your own page, honey. I'm so proud of you. Jane saying, when punching copier paper, use it doubled, that sometimes helps. Great idea. Great idea. Thanks, Jane, hon. Yeah, I'd much rather I printed on the Whisper White, but I'm waiting on my new stock coming out. Right, so I want this to be, so 1 5/8 is about there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of take the rubbish off. And then we can go from there. I might take this bangle off because it's making a funny noise. Keeps banging on my trimmer and stuff. Right, so 1 5/8 is here. Right. Let me change photograph. I don't want to cut off their legs because I think it's a nice. So 1 5/8 is there. I want to keep their ears in. I'm just muttering to myself here. I'd much rather keep that other photo. Right, so 1 5/8. So if I cut it down to 1 1/2, like so. Morning, Anne. How are you? Right, 2 3/8. So let's see. Need to be careful with that side. I don't chop Roxy's muzzle off. I think that's pretty good. Awesome. Right, let's get these stuck down. If I can pick them up, I really need to grow my nails again. Right, I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal because it will secure better on that nice shiny card. Oops. If you accidentally get a bit on your paper, just try and rub it off. It will come off eventually. Come on. It's really sticky though. Right, so let's get this one on. I might not get this finished today, but at least we're here crafting and chatting, which is good. You were going to post out a cable. It's alright, hon, I've got 2 things to post out today, sweetheart. It is ready to go. I've got that wrapped up, and I've got a parcel to send out to a friend today as well. I just need to get it weighed up because I have not been out. But I'll send it first class, hon, don't you worry. My silicone mat is somewhere, surely. Somewhere else, not on my desk. Look how pretty. You're really, really, really pretty. Right, okay, what else can we do here? I will cover that with something. Right, let's get my cardstock back out. Right, now I am going to get a bit of soft sea foam to layer this up, and I'm going to leave the little border on it. No, that's macaron. So obviously foam is here. Fabulous. So, does anybody have any news at all? I'm just going to stick this on and then fussy cut it. What is everybody's plans for today? Anything exciting? Right, I'm just layering that up. Just want a tiny little border because I'm going to layer it up on the designer size paper anyway. You may prefer to use bigger scissors or your trimmer for this, but I think it's so much fun just fussy cutting it. I do love my little snips. Yes, you can use the silicone mat to do mirror stamping. That is something I have not done for about ages. I think I've done it twice. Look, here's a little scrap piece. Let's see. The key is you just have fun, play with what you have. There's no right or wrong. It's a good way to use up scraps. I love this pattern. Let's see. Isn't that beautiful? I think I may incorporate that. See how things just fall together. Janice says, don't look, I'm about to get in the shower. Bless you. Ramona saying nice and sunny up at Fort Kinnaird, so taking the girls for a wee walk, brilliant. And Ramsey's birthday is on the 27th. Oh, wow. That's awesome. How fab. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of Whisper White card. Now, someone suggested, look, this is just a random bit. I'm just going to pop that in the middle. Someone suggested that if you're not keen on using your handwriting on a journal page or on a scrapbook page, that you can print off the computer, print some sentiments and stuff. Stacey saying offset the designer series paper a bit. Okay. Oh yes, I like that. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you, dear. And I'll pop that like so. I did do that with one of my other pages actually, and they look quite nice. Yay! Right, what I want to do though is, this is going to go up here, that's going to go down there. I want to do some stamping, add some colour to that white bit there. Let me get my stamp set. My tummy's rumbling again. So we have this little beautiful kind of background stamp there. We've got lots of flourishes and leaves and whatnot. I'm going to stamp some background dots here, and I think I'll go for a light colour. I'll start off with soft sea foam, and then I will glue these down, but it's just to kind of get a guide. It is always harder trying to stamp when stuff's already stuck down. Now, I did re-ink this recently. Let me try it out. Let me get a bit of scrap to show you how beautiful this stamps. Do, 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 do. The sun is shining here now. Might I add? Something's just went flying off my desk. Do I know where it went? Nope. Right, let me show you. So there's how that little background stamps. Isn't it cute? Love it. So I'm just going to randomly. I hope you can see this okay. All you need to do is stamp and twist it around like so. No right or wrong, just be careful. Don't go too haphazard. I might add a little bit of darker colouring over it. I think subtle's nice though. Let me find my cleany thing. See, Simply Chamois, that's what it's called. This is why I label things, because I forget names. Jane's saying the sun is shining, but it's freezing. It sure is. Shirley's saying it's looking good already. I'm feeling inspired. Oh, you should. Karen's got snow. I know it's strange. I think because Thornton, we're quite near the 4C, so sometimes it doesn't lie here, but there certainly is some in the higher ground. Right, I'm going to go in with some Just Jade to kind of offset. Now, be careful because this is shiny paper because it is off the backing sheet. So you will need to give a wee second for it to dry. You can see it smudges a little bit. If this was the proper A4 cardstock, it wouldn't be doing that. But you know what, I'm not too worried. We'll just give it a wee second to dry. Then I'm going to see what other comments are coming on. And my tummy's rumbling. Let's see. Hi, Nene. Nice to have you here. Ramona, meet Janina. Janina's from Romania also. Hi, Susan. Morning. Right, I'm just going to flap this about a bit in the air off screen to dry the ink a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's really shining bright in here. I've had to actually shift where I do my crafting because the sun coming in would often distract me. It's that strong at this time of year. Okay, so you can see this smudgy area is going to be covered. Right, let's glue this down. You can put it any way your cardstock, just depends what way, what side you prefer. Okay, Diane seems to still have snowy line and Cardenden, but the frost is thick, it sure is. I put a little photo up in my page this morning actually because I was saying, oh, Jack Frost's been. I think I'll put it, what way did I have it? I had it that way, didn't I? Right, let's just offset that. Great suggestion, Stacey. See, this is why I love crafting you guys. Just to help each other out. Stacey's saying it's the same in Paisley. Beautiful view, but my God, it's cold. Yeah, very, very cold. Very cold. Let's see if we need to layer this up somehow. I don't think so, though. I do not think so. What I want to do is, I do want to die cut out the word hello. So I will use my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and do that as well. But that'll go on last. Okay, so. Hi, what's the rain saying? Really frosty in Whitburn. Quite a lot of snow. Wow. I don't know, I think the Central Belt has got it a little bit worse. Right, I'm just going to shut my inks up now. Okay, this I am going to try and make sure it's straight with the side of the paper. Lovely. You could also round the corners and stuff. Right, so let's see. Let me pop these things up first with my dimensions, because they're definitely going in the top left and bottom right corner. Frosty and cold in Cumbernauld as well. Pennsylvania, USA, 5:30. Oh, very good morning, Susan. Yes, Ramona, you can round off the corners. That's strange, I was just saying that, and then there's a slight delay, but great minds think alike. Edge your white card in the darker colour. Right, I will do. I'll just pop these little bits on first. And it will overlap. And it will tuck in. Right, what colour should we go for? What colour do you think Do you think I should do the Just Jade? Which is what our most recent in colour. Maybe I should do that. Let me see. Just Jade, where are ya? This is Just Jade. It's really pretty. Right, let's see. And I think I will round the corners. Possibly. Or maybe I should just keep them nice and sharp and straight as this bit. I could have rounded all those as well. I'll maybe do that in my next one. What a great idea, using the dies for photos. I know, they're cute. And you just pop them out, Susan, and then ta-da! Some people put it straight onto the DSP, but I like it better on the white. Edge your white card in a darker colour. Right, I don't think that's dark enough, so I might go with Shaded Spruce. Let me grab that. Or I could do the Garden Green. Oh, I think Shaded Spruce might make it pop. Plus, I have a partial cut sheet here. I just need to move my cardstock away from my keyboard. Oh yeah, definitely this. Definitely this. Shirley's heading off now. No worries, Jane saying go dark. Perfect. Diane says she had those in her basket one day and took them out. Now you're going to put them in a bit. Oh dearie dear. Right, okay, I'm just going to stick this on and then I'm going to cut it down because it was a scrap piece. I don't know what size it is. It doesn't matter what size you use. Scrapbooking is a really good way, well, I've found anyway, to use up what you have lying around. And it's also a good way of making sure, hang on, I've got a little bit roughness there, making sure that you use up that beautiful papers, which I often hoard. So yes, I think that makes it pop even more. Jane, you're absolutely right, honey. Right, let's trim this up. Right, I'm just trying to see some comments here. Okay, now these are good, these trimmers, because you can see exactly where you are cutting, because right in that centre piece, excuse me, mine needs a little wipe. You could actually leave a bigger border at the bottom and write something. I think I might do that. I think I might do family or hello in white. Yes. I just keep all these scraps as well. So I'm going to do that, right? Yeah, I hope you can see it all. I'm going to do that, and then I'll do in, maybe in soft sea foam, I'll do the word hello for down here. This you could leave, you could create these and leave them blank and just add photos at a later date. It's entirely up to you. I may print off one of these bigger. I might not though. I shall see. Okay. I think I'll leave it blank. Right, now let's get this popped on the bottom corner. So dimensionals rather. Nicola has to go, we dog itching to go. Oh, sorry, I didn't even realise you were here, Nicola. Hi and goodbye, hon. Thanks for popping on. I didn't realise you're also just along the road as well from me. You're so close. You'll need to come to my classes when they go back on. Goodness knows when that'll be, but Stacey's saying she puts the date on my scrapbook page somewhere, but I do it very small in the corner or under a piece of work. That's a good idea. Good idea. Right, so let's pop this. I just hope you can see it okay. Let's pop this I am going to pop it just down here. That is looking fab. That is looking fab. Right, I'm just going to grab my dies, get a quick drink of this coffee. Yes, Nene, that's, I'll quite like to do that because then you could put some text on the bottom. But yeah, I really should put the date on as well. These photos are down in an album called Lockdown 1, so that must have been April 2020. And I now have a new folder called Lockdown 2. So, right, let me get my dies. Now, these Playfill alphabet dies are fab because it's very smart, because there is more than one L in the packet, so you could die cut out the word hello easily. So let's get a bit of soft sea foam, I think. And I think that'll soften it up a little bit. I'm just going to cut this. Morning, Pat. Morning, Tina, as well. Stacey, you're more than welcome to come to any of my classes, honey. Don't like travelling. Oh, don't worry. When I do go back to in person, I will still continue to do online as well. Right. So I'm just getting out my little mini machine. My little mini plates. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 2, and 3. Right, I'm just going to move this page out the way just now. And if you're careful the way that you pop these on, you could use the negative also from the die cut. But I am just going to do it any old way just for quickness today. So I've got my cutting plate on the bottom. Susan says, I like to use adhesive sheets or foam sheets on the back of the cardstock before cutting letters. I've tried that as well. I'll quickly show you. In these little cards, I used the foam, and that was the negative part, and that was the letters. So you get 2 for 1, really, and it is really useful, Susan. Is really useful. Right, I'm just going to keep mine flush today. So H, E, and you get 2 L's in here. Sometimes you can't see them for looking at them though. Where is the other one? Here it is. Sneaky. Sneaky. Looks quite nice all squint like that as well. And we have 2 O's as well. If you don't like the big O, sometimes I've used the 0 in its place and it's just as nice. Right, so I'm going to pop this in. I don't know if you can see that on screen. Susan says she loves it. Oh, fab. Jane saying online is good because I'm in West Wales. Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect you to come. I would just send you a private jet down for you, honey. Right, hang on. These are all moving about. I really need to get the wee magnetic thing. Okay. So my plates are warping slightly. That is because I am naughty and I don't flip them as much as I should. Because there's kind of a standard basic care that you should follow for your plates, but yeah, I'm naughty. Right, so let's get these away. Right, fab. Ta-da! Right, I'm just popping these away because if you don't do it straight away, it'd be a nightmare if you lost any of these. And they've all got the imprint in the back as well, which is really good. I wish they would. It would be great if Stampin' Up could do that on every single new set of dies. I would be happy. But that all comes at extra cost to the company, so I think we need to wait and see. It's maybe a future thing, but for this, these alphabet letters, it is amazing. Right, so let's go back to the page. Pop them away. You could put anything in. You could put dogs. You could put family. Right, so Tina's in the West Country as well. Yeah, online is good. Online is good. I would just need to maybe change my schedule for that. Right, so I am going to pop hello down here. Okay, and I'm going to use my fine tip glue. You could layer up the letters on another piece of DSP, but I'm not going to do that this morning. Let's see now. So the H goes there. So, fine tip glue. Really is fine tip. It's exactly what it says in the tin. I don't know if you can see how teeny it is. The only thing it is, it doesn't take bond to the paper as quick as the Tombow, so you need to hold it for a wee second. But you know what, it's only a few seconds. Right, now the E. And this would look nice up on the foam adhesive sheets, definitely. So I am going to try and do more 12 by 12 pages, because I do have 12 by 12 albums that I actually use for storing my DSP. But when the DSP is in those folders, yes, it's nice and safe, but then I forget about it and I don't use it. So I'm going to try and sort that out, and then I can pop these scrapbook pieces in. Susan's saying this is inspiring me to get back into scrapbooking. Oh, bless. It's a really good way, Susan, of showcasing the lovely product as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is at times a longer process, but I think you can showcase a full suite just on one scrapbook page. Whereas sometimes on our cards we're a bit limited to how much we can squeeze on there. But on a scrapbook page, you can really go to town. Okay, that one's slightly squint. Whoops, oops. These are good. Nini says you could do with using self-closing tweezers. I do have some of those, hun. They're in the village hall in my craft cupboard. Which I need to go in and try and tidy out at some point. Right, so there we have, it says hello. Gorgeous. And you could write anything on here. You could put little notes here and stuff like that. What I'm going to show you though is the scrap. Oh look, something's jumped out. Hang on. This little thing's jumped out. I think I'll incorporate something in this corner. Let me cut this piece. This is just one of the edgings of that paper. So what I'm going to do is I have my, what's this called? Dragonfly punch. Don't think that will fit, but I also have my butterfly punch, and I also have my dog punch. So you can die cut out using, not die cut out, you can punch out using your leftovers. And the wee hearts look gorgeous on a scrapbook page. Just a little extra finishing touch. Waste not, want not, and all that. If your bit's too small, you could always stick it on a post-it note. There we go. You've got to go with the flow. Right, so I think some wee love hearts up here would look amazing. You can see how it does take quite a long time, but it's really, really therapeutic. So I would recommend anyone give it a wee try. Right, our mini dimensionals fit perfect on our little love hearts. Of the Dog Builder Punch. Like so. How adorable. So, just going to randomly pop them on my page. Let's see what's everybody saying. Dancing's page is looking fab. Oh, thank you. Tina says she doesn't remember doing a scrapbook as a child. Me neither. Me neither, hun. Okay, so 2 wee hearts there. I am definitely going to pop some hearts down the bottom as well. They're adorable. Okay, I need to punch one more out. So where did I put the punch? Here it is. They're just adorable. It really is. And you can see that the products do take all the majority of the guesswork out of it for you, because everything matches and coordinates, and it's really hard to kind of go wrong, whoops, with a project, especially if you're focusing on the one suite. And one is saying that is cute, which we'll also do with some wee quilled hearts. Oh, that would look good. That would look good. I've always wanted to try quilling as well. Right, now, that being there and this being here really does finish the page off, doesn't it? This, sometimes you can see how that's not moving. I did have a page where you could remove this, and then on the back I had written a little spiel. So that's an idea as well. You just need to watch you don't lose any parts of it, that's the only thing. Right, let's see what we can pop down here. Just coming off of that hello. So many pretty things in here. You can see some have jumped out. Okay, right, let me just show you what else is in here. If I lift that gently, there's 2 of each sheets, 2 of each design. And they're really nicely packed. I've got the tissue paper in between, because we all know how easy it is to mark pretty gold paper. And Ramona's saying some sprinkle glitter too. That would look absolutely beautiful on this, but I am actually allergic to proper glitter, or that would be amazing. So I can pretend that those little stamped images are glitter. Then we have little frames here. I mean, look at those. They're just beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? You see, that's like mesh. Just looks beautiful. And you could cut them up as well. Right, let's pop this back on. You just need to be careful when you're taking it, taking bits out, that you put it back in nice and safely. Right, let's see. Just trying to remove some more gold pieces. I'm going to use this wreath, I think. Look how beautiful these are. I mean, wow, look at the delicateness of this one. I see, well, this one's coming off. Just be gentle removing them. Right, okay. I think I have a plan. I think I have a plan. Right, where did my... Oh, there it is. I've lifted up my scrapbook page, haven't I? Yes, I have. Oh dear, look at this. This wreath. I think I need 2. Look at this. How beautiful is that? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and pop a photo in this. Tina's saying, oh, fairy dust, love fairy dust. Look at that. How gorgeous. So, let's see. Lovely, lovely. I'm trying not to go through the actual picture. Right, this one I'm going to do, I'm going to see if this cuts 2 inches. Might need to shimmy it around a little bit. Yep, good. Oh, I should have put 2 pieces in that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bigger 2 1/4 circle punch I have, and I'm going to lay it at the back, I think. 2 1/4, where are you? Here we are. And I think if we layer that in this, possibly, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Oh, still have 19 people watching, that's great. Sometimes I could just watch people craft all day. Right. Do you think that's too much? Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Do you think that's too much, having that there? Let me know what you think. Let me know, let me know. Look how delicate this is, though. Sorry, I'm all inky. Absolutely stunning. I think that might be too much. Whereas that... I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Yes, I do. Right, this suite has a double pack of ribbon. Right, so what I'm going to do, I am going to add... Right, hang on, that one hasn't been opened yet. I've got a second pack at the back. Do you ever do that? You think you've run out of something and you haven't. This is gold twine, and you can actually split it at the ends, like so, to get a beautiful effect. So I'm going to add, under here, and at the bottom left, I'm going to add some of this, okay? So all I need to do is, I'm going to add some tape. I'm going to whirl this around my fingers. Oh, that sounds good as well, Diane, hun. Might do that. So let's cut it. We're going to pop that. Where's the sticky bit again? Just going to go pop that there. And I'll put a bit down the bottom as well. These things really make it pop as well. Okay. Key is to try and get the ends to marry up. Right, I don't know if you can see that, but when that goes on there, you can see the little gold pieces. Ta-da! Right. Okay. Now, what I could do is, I have the embellishments for this as well. And I remember you all saying, oh, I look forward to seeing what you make with them. It's actually the gold hoops. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of those, because if I don't open them, the narrow never will. Jane likes how it's evolving. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at them. Reminds me of the 80s gold hoop earrings. I'm going to put one of them there, and I'm going to try and make a little handmade, not dream catcher as such, because that's too fiddly for me, but I'm going to use the other coordinating ribbon, which is this. So this is more vanilla colour, but that's absolutely fine. And I'm going to just pop it on there. So what I'm going to need, I think, let me see, 3 lengths. Yep. 3 lengths the same length. Okay, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I've never done this before, so it might work, it might not. And then that will be me just about finished for scrapbook page. We may run 5 minutes late, guys, but we'll see. Right, so we're going to double it up, and I can add, I could cut the ends to make them prettier once I've got these bits on. So we're just going to, just want to see how this pans out. Oh, yay. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to make a little thing. Victoria saying she's ridiculously late. Oh, wow. Victoria, I am so glad you're here though, hun. I'm just making a little scrapbook page, honey, to ensure that it's a good way to use up your designer series papers. So I've incorporated the little gold speciality designer series papers, and I'm just trying to make a lovely little ribbon wreath thing to add on. I really like how I've seen some crafters making beautiful wreaths with a ribbon with a wire on it. So I want to incorporate that on there somehow. I'm going to pop them together. Do you think that's too much? Ramona's saying don't rush. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is quite delicate, so we need to be careful how we cut it. Okay, so I'm just going to fold it in half and cut down the way to get the kind of banner shape. I don't think they'll stay like that. No, I don't know if I like the banner. You know what, I'm just going to leave them natural. I'm going to leave them natural and rough. Right, let's get some, let's add some gold in here, just to break it up a little bit. So it's good because you can kind of open those up. I'm so glad that I got these out now. And then we could free up the edges. Thank you, you're so kind. It's when I've been doing pages, when I first started doing it the other week there, I was spending, maybe 2 hours on a page. But the more you do it, the more it kind of flows. I think I've been kind of struggling to get some motivation for making cards. I'm waiting on new products coming. You know me, I get kind of bored easily and I like to play with my new goodies. Right, so these, let's ruffle them up. So you just need a wee pokey thing. Apologies if you can hear my, in fact you could just rub them out. Rub your fingers together and it splits it. My tummy is always rumbling on Saturday morning lives. I am a morning coffee person rather than food though. Tina saying she done one of those wreaths at Christmas for her front door. Beautiful. You'll need to share a picture on the Crafty Stampin' Club page, hun. I'd love to see that if you've still got it on your phone. I think they're so pretty. I know my friend Jackie made a few of them. They're just gorgeous. So I'm just kind of freeing it and you can see, pardon me, it looks really nice, frayed. It's almost Indianish. Does that make sense? Fab. That is beautiful. I think that is nice. Some people have layered, I've seen, I think, maybe could be making it up, layered the gold foil over it. No, that's just taken away. See if that goes on there. What do you think? Or does that take away from the prettiness of the hoop? I think that would be alright, I think. This would be, what I would do is I would get my Stampin' Seal Plus for that section though, because it is cotton. This has just got a little bit more reinforcement in terms of glue. Ramona was replying to herself. It's not just me then. Right, this is definitely going here anyway. And whether something goes in the middle or not. Okay, pop it to the side. Right, I do want to use one of the little flourishes though. Look at that, be careful. I think if I do that and that will be more than enough. What do you think, guys? Yeah. Right, I'm going to add some Stampin' seal on the back of this. Okay, just ever so gently. Once I find it. Just to try and stick it onto my little wreath. You can kind of tuck any overlapping bits over with this and it's quite good. You might need your tweezers. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this with glue dots or what have you, but this is going to be kind of a cleaner finish. Right, so right, just tuck that over, let's see now. Yay, I like that. Nini's saying she liked it with the photo inside. Thank you. Everybody's saying yes, yes, yes. Right, I think I'll pop the photo in then, should I? I don't like it layered up with that though. I don't think, let me see. I think it takes away from the gold too much. But the photo on its own is perfect. Right. Wet glue for this. No, that's the wrong wet glue. I want to use my Tumbo. Definitely the photo, brilliant. Thank you everyone. Is this the right glue? No, it's not. That's one I need to throw away. I've got 4 glues on the go. 4. Right. If in doubt, just stick with what you were using before. Is that coming out? Oh, there we go. Right. 4. Go in there. A little bit of wiggle room. It's pretty much a perfect fit. Fabulous. Fab with the photo. Brilliant. We're all agreeing. And the no layer. Perfect. Jean's seen my girls written in. Writing inside the cat circle. Oh yeah, I could have done that actually. Could have done that. Right, so I'm not going to secure this down, but that is my, I think any more of this would be too much. If I was securing this in, I would do it with dimensions. That way you can kind of pin and tuck extra bits in throughout. But I think that is just fabby the way it is. I just need to be careful how I pop all these wee bits back. So has that been alright for you lovelies today? Because I was just wanting to do something a little bit different. Let's see, I'm just going to sit it and try and get it in a perfect position so I can see it better on the screen. It's been a bit splint. Da, 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 da. And remember, you could recycle this bit. It does have a little leaf in here. I think I'll take that out. If you're using glue, watch, because it does mark. So if you've got gluey fingers, just be careful. I'm going to add one last wee bit here, and I need my in fact, no, I'm not going to put that down. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add another couple of hearts. Because I want to use this scrap piece. Right, this is coming to an end. Once I do this though, what am I looking for? I want to try and do a little thingy-majiggy. What do you call them? There we go. Dragonfly. Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. Waste not, want not. Let's see now. Be careful if you're putting cut paper in your punches. It sometimes sticks. How beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'm going to pop one on with a little mini dimension because I know they fit. Lorraine said it would be a lovely frame to hang on the wall. It most certainly would. And you know what? I am sure, Lorraine, that I have a 12 by 12 frame somewhere. I do have my Christmas frame. I could take the Christmas piece out and add this in temporarily and just change it with the seasons if you like. Okay, let's go pop that one there, and we're going to pop this one. I like things to be matching. I'm going to pop one. Where should I pop this one? Maybe I don't need it, maybe I don't need it. But this is definitely the last piece because if you could just keep going and going. And one is saying, so a punching offer on your site might get its tempting. Yes, it is. Our products would certainly complement your beautiful quilling. Most definitely would. Okay. Right. Where does this go then? Where should I put this last one, and then that's me done? Oh, I'd love to see one of your quilled dragonflies. And I'm loving the videos you're putting up, Ramona. They're really eye-catchy. Okay, I'm going to pop this. I'm just going to pop this at the O there. There we go. So there's our top layer. You can write on here. You can add in other photos. But imagine having these kept safe and then your grandchildren can see them. God, it's a long time away for me, but I do like to plan ahead. There. Oh, one last thing though. One last thing is Wink of Stella glitter brush. Now this isn't your average glitter. This one I am not allergic to because it's so fine and it stays within the actual solution that it's in. So I'm just adding that to the text and that will be me done for sure, I promise. Oh dear. We all need a little sparkle in our life, don't we? Alright. So let's see. I know I've kind of went on the darker shade there, but it dries nice. Right, so you may need a couple of layers to get the level of glitter effect. Or you could put glue on and pour glitter on it. You could stick these letters into embossing glue, add some embossing powder and dry it, but just don't blow it away. There we go. Don't know if you could see the shine, but it will be there once it dries nice. There, that is me finito. I need to go and get some brunch, and then I have a meeting with my team at 2:30, so I'm looking forward to catching up with the girlies there. Yeah, so there it is. I think that's a good way to use up some of that wonderful designer series paper. Beautiful. I might make this into a 2-page spread. I do not know. And then the back's beautiful too. I do have 12 by 12 white card coming, so that'll definitely help me out going forward. But you can just recycle the backing, like I say, from the DSP packs, because that is pretty close to the right colour anyway. Okay everyone, that's me done. It's lovely. Oh, Katrina's here. Hi Katrina. How much have I missed? You missed it all. But you can watch it on catch up, honey. So it's just a little scrapbook page for my doggies. What to do with this bit, I do not know. I think it's nice just white anyway. But listen guys, thank you so much for popping on. Do give it a little go. I do have other scrapbook pages that I've done. I've done an A4 one before. That's quite good as well. I'll just quickly show you. There's one that I've done with Mum in 2016. And instead of the stamping like I've done in this one, I put some ink on a block and used my watercolour pens, spritzed it about. But there's lots. I mean, there's products for every type of scrapbook page, so. And you can see I've wrote on the back. Makes it a little bit more private, you see. Give it a go. If you do it, please share on the page. I can't gift this away to anybody today. That's the only thing that's personal to me. But yeah, please do give it a wee try. It's a good idea for a kind of layout for maybe a 6x6 or 8x8 card as well. So yeah, right, I'm going to love you and leave you now. I will speak to you all soon, and you all take care. I need to take this out of my holder. It said that I've been on Facebook for more than an hour today, but you know what, that's fine. Right, see you later everybody. Bye from me and bye from the doggies.